Kentucky voters will decide this election season whether to change Kentucky's Constitution by giving politicians new power to direct public tax dollars to private schools and other non-public education providers. And while some may understand what Amendment 2 proposes to do, they may not fully grasp how the amendment does it. The proposed amendment, if passed, would give lawmakers authority to use tax dollars for private education, and they, quote, may exercise this authority by law, Sections 59, 60, 171, 183, 184, 186, and 189 of this Constitution notwithstanding. But what does that mean exactly? That means to allow for public tax dollars to pay for private education, Amendment 2 would first have to create exceptions for 7 sections of Kentucky's Constitution. If the amendment passes, lawmakers will have the power to ignore the following parts of the Constitution when considering legislation for education funding. Sections 59 and 60, which prohibit lawmakers from directly or indirectly enacting laws that unfairly target specific areas of the state. Section 171, which requires that taxes can only be collected for public purposes. Section 183, which says the legislature is responsible for establishing an efficient system of public schools. Section 184, which establishes the Common School Fund and prohibits taxation for funding of non-public schools. Section 186, which says the education funds are to be used exclusively for Kentucky's public schools, and Section 189, which prohibits public education funds from being used for religious schools. What's being proposed isn't just a minor tweak to our Constitution. If passed, the amendment would hand lawmakers a blank check and virtually unlimited authority to fundamentally change how education is funded in Kentucky.